especially with the Roblox Doors update right around the corner, along with a brand new teaser that was released last night. Many new update ideas are being released by the moment. These are new updates, some confirmed and some speculated to come for Roblox Doors, especially very soon in time for the holiday season. Let us know your ideas down below and let's see some cool new features. Number 1, new animations. Currently, when it comes to Roblox Doors and its style, it offers some truly amazing and fun gameplay that can be enjoyed for many hours. But not going to lie, one thing that has been lacking, though very few, are the animation work that goes behind some of the entities. The movement of the entities, such as Figure walking around the library, is not bad. They've done a great job with that. I'm more so talking about the cutscenes that happens especially during the transition into larger characters. There is an animator called CaptainJackAttack out there, and they were able to recreate the animated scenes for Roblox Doors, such as the figure scene where instead of the entity just walking around and looking for the players, he was sprung more into life compared to the draggy look that he had going on. As for Seek, well, his original animation sequence definitely could have been improved on as well, as it was simple. But again, CaptainJackAttack was able to completely remodel the look and even create an animation of the eye to combine with the body of the entity, which is such a great touch. Even the entity's running animation could run through a similar treatment, as it does look relatively stiff, though unless in a rare occasion, players wouldn't really look back at it at all, or if they get stuck around the rounded parts of the chase if they were unlucky. Even Matey, yet another animator on Roblox, recently created more concepts on new animations for Figure, especially when it comes to the ending cutscenes when he jumps on top of the elevator, and even recreating the running animation for Seek by having the slime goop on the bottom move along with the character. It's an amazing job. Good news about this though, Vertibles actually commented on the video saying that they weren't professional animators while making the game, but now since they have a budget, they've already hired some better animators to help revamp some of the cutscenes for the next update. So huge updates to the cutscenes may be coming sooner than we think, which would be an amazing feature for the game. Number 2, in-run shop. Last night, we ended up getting yet another new sneak peek for the game, especially with another new look at what the developers have been planning on these past couple of weeks. Splash posted this screenshot simply labeled Cop or Drop around 10 PM last night, and it basically shows a flashlight on a desk costing 200 gold coins, confirming if you want to buy it or just leave it and move on. Especially in this layout, this has brought a lot of attention within the community recently, including thoughts and ideas of an in-run shop possibly coming to the game, where around the midpoint of the game, players would have the chance to run into a room that features multiple items from the shop, where they would be able to buy items that they like, but with the price increase for convenience late in the game. This would be an amazing addition, especially for newer players that need to buy vitamins or even bandages in order to heal up to progress. And it would give players an easier time to beat floor 1 in order to unlock floor 2 once that update releases. Though it's not confirmed and merely speculation from the sneak peek, it does give some interesting ideas of this happening. Number 3, new rooms and models. Of course, we've seen in previous sneak peeks that were posted a couple weeks ago that new rooms are coming to Roblox Doors very soon, especially within this Floor 1 revamp update. But we really never had an example to compare it to, especially since these were only screenshots. Last week, I was able to recreate the infirmary room that was 90% accurate in placements, including all of the hospital beds, all of the hiding spots and closets, the crates and hazards littered around, and also this weird door with a white skull on it too. But here's another 3D look at another new map that is coming to the game very soon that does feature those stone walls and the gated diamond fence as well. It seems that this room could be another one of those mazes where you have to find the lever in order to unlock the fence to progress. But it gives off more of a medieval castle vibe, especially with those stone walls. Kind of looks like an abandoned wine cellar, but that's just me. As well as new rooms, we're also, to no surprise, getting new paintings to come to the game, such as this one called Legal Mind. Not going to say any names, but I think it looks pretty familiar to someone that we all know. I'll just leave it at that. Number 4, more achievements. As simple as it sounds, the developers have talked about adding in more achievements for the game, especially over on Twitter. And these achievements are a great system in order to keep players entertained and in order to increase the replayability of the game at the same time. Many players within the community have suggested a lot of great ideas for new achievements that could come in this next update, and we could also see some more beefier versions of already existing ones being revamped as well. I mean, it would definitely be interesting to see that 1,000 of the Many achievement get added into the game. But they might also have one that will keep track of how many times you have beaten floor 1 as well, and maybe reward a cool item. That would be very cool to see as well. Number 5, new entity. That's right. In one of the older leak photos that was shown, something mysteriously was scribbled off just several weeks ago. Upon closer examination, we can notice this door frame right on the corner of the scribbled off part, which could have led to a new room. Though it's probably a joke, one of the developers also said that the entity was going to be related to quote-unquote mouths. Would this entity actually contain a mouth, or could it just be a giant mouth itself? Of course, there are many concepts out there, especially based on the scribbled off entity part, but I guess only time will tell as we currently have no leads on it. Number 6, bug fixes. I mean, hey, everybody loves bug fixes. Though they can be unamusing, we could definitely expect some of the major bugs to be fixed, especially when it comes to Door 100 with a lot of its nonsense time to time. The developer actually responded to just a question referring to Door 100 and its glitches, and it looks like some patches are coming. Does this mean that famous glitch right past figure at the end is going to get patched? Honestly, no clue about that one, especially since it is a big staple glitch. But a lot of the other stuff like figure spazzing out sometimes in the library or just like random mishaps would most likely get fixed in this next update. But hey, smash like and subscribe if you're excited for this huge update, and see you later.